Good evening, everyone. This is Alan Becker, and I'm back with another book review. This book is called The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson. I'm going to just preface this. This guy's a Christian. You guys already know that I am. So, table that. So, first of all, why this book? Okay, number one, because this book was recommended as part of our company book study. We do a book study on a regular basis, and we read a book together as a group, and the top leaders and those certain achievers get to talk about it on the call. Two, because I trust my mentors and support team. Hands down, trust these guys completely. Three, it is a classic book and it's part of our top 50 books. So I would have gotten around to it eventually because I am reading through our top 50 books that we recommend people read. Now you might be thinking, Christian guy writes a book about the dream giver. Yep. That would be, he wrote a book about the journey of a dreamer and the relationship with God through that process. I found this book to be very compelling, emotionally moving. I did read it on Kindle because it was like half the price of the hard copy because they didn't have soft copies. And the ones they did were like $50. I was like, what the heck? So a little bit outside of what I was willing to pay for a book that I hadn't read yet. So, a couple points from the book. Like the genetic code that describes your unique passions and abilities, your big dream has been woven into your being from birth. You're the only person with a dream quite like yours. Now, I agree with that concept. I have seen that displayed in other ways, and other times and places, and in other businesses, where the person who did it, accomplished the goal, was following their heart and following what they believe. And I got to tell you, in my own experiences, I find this principle is true. That there are only certain people that can do something a certain way. Now, there might be someone else that can do it a little bit differently. But typically, there's a particular person that can do that and to be able to deliver that in a certain way. The other thing that this book reaffirms is that you've got to be committed to your goal long term. This is not a short game. With a lot of things that bring value to the world, this is a long game. If you see a goal and you believe you're supposed to be the one to hit it, and maybe it's to set an example or it's to lead in some way, then you've got to be willing to play the long game. He says he could find the land of promise no matter how long it took, if only he took the way of faith. And that's one of the things that we have to do is walk that path and believe. Really, really believe that this is the course. You also have to be willing to adapt to the circumstances. In the book, the character Ordinary gets to a place and he's looking for what's next. And what he finds is he's already where his big dream is. He just has to put action into what he's supposed to be doing. One of the things that Bruce talks about in his book, and I don't know if I have it highlighted here or have the exact phraseology, but what he espouses in the book, and what I agree with also, is man, I'm yawning today, is that our big dream, the goal that we have in our heart, is supposed to have a positive impact in the world. Now, granted, it may not be necessarily something that we see come to fruition in our lives, but it may be something that comes later and we get to see kind of the birth of it. This journey will change you because this journey is going to require you to make sacrifices, accept certain challenges, and also live up to your best self. Because that's what the entrepreneurship journey is about, is living up to your best self. Because only in doing that do we bring about the ultimate purpose. Boy, I'm a little embarrassed. I'm really bad tonight. So, guys, here's the thing. Pick up a book. Read. Grow your mind. Install new software. I just got a call last week by a friend of mine who I met at a networking group. And so we've had intermittent contact off and on for the last 2 years or so. And he calls him and says, "Hey, Will, I want you to know that, your book reviews have inspired me to read." And he was telling me some of the books he was reading. And I was congratulating him on picking up those books, putting in the personal work. That's the whole reason I do book reviews. It's not so you guys can hear my melodious voice, see this beautiful face, see Will Smith, who's recently joined me last year. Yeah, he's been with me a year now. Will Smith, Independence Day. It's because I hope to inspire you to pick up your next book and read it. In November, I was privileged to provide a network challenge to our group that I'm in on Wednesday mornings. So, if you're looking for a Wednesday morning networking group, we got a group of international people who are amazing, mostly Canadians and Americans. Still amazing. Learned a ton from this group over the years. And so my challenge to everybody was to read a book and to share it on social media, to take that advantage take this opportunity and make it an advantage to expand and challenge themselves. Because really, that's part of what this whole growth journey is about, is to challenge ourselves and to push ourselves a little more. Excuse me. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, please do yourself a favor. Pick up a leadership book. Pick up a business book. Go to turningleafs.com/book-list. There's over 250 books on there that I recommend people read. Take advantage of someone else's knowledge. Borrow from somebody who's put a lifetime's worth of wisdom in 200 pages. That's how you learn, is you take advantage of other people's experiences by buying their book. Guys, this is the end of 2021. I really don't think I'm going to have another book review this year because the one book I am reading is actually a compilation of documents, starting with the Mayflower Compact. Right now I'm reading through the Constitution, and it's got a bunch of inaugural speeches and things like that. And that's going to take me a little while to get through that. And then the other book I'm listening to is a novel, which I'll recommend later. Gotta pay attention to my lighting. So guys, go out, get a book. Now, if you get value from this video, please like and share it. If you're looking for someone to help you level up your leadership, your personal skills, that's what I do at Turning Leaf Solutions. I can help you work towards your next promotion. I can help you grow and apply for a new job. And I'm more than happy to help you with that. That's what I do. I've helped a couple of people already. James's review is on my website, or his testimonials on the website. You can go take a look at that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are going into 2022 hungry for more success. Not to trample on people, but to lift others up along your way. Go out and make a difference. Go out and make a significant life. This is Aaron Will Becker with turningleafs.com, leafs.com. And we'll see you guys in the new year.